Because we're now going to show you how to consistently participate in the early funding rounds of promising technology startups before they become megatech unicorns and without the need for you to contribute funds for each investment. Introducing MetFi DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization that aspires to be the world's #1 metaverse and Web3 incubator, executing early-stage investments in the next wave of metaverse and Web3 unicorns, whilst giving MetFi NFT owners all over the world an early stake in these projects long before the general public knows about them. Metaverse and Web3 are already revolutionizing the internet, offering new ways to experience and interact with the world. This once-in-a-generation technology shift is already creating new millionaires and billionaires, and new economies, product categories and services, as well as new types of digital assets that you own, control, and benefit from. MetFi is your gateway to these virtual worlds, placing you in front of the $13 trillion Web3 and Metaverse megatrend by delivering you a steady stream of ground floor investments in this fast-growing sector that is destined to change the world. As a DAO, MetFi is collectively owned and managed by all members of the MetFi community. Important decisions are made when members vote, and all profits from these early-stage investments are proportionally shared with the community. MetFi DAO operates on the Binance Smart Chain, with all functions of the protocol coded into smart contracts that operate autonomously, without human intervention, making them impossible to manipulate. All smart contracts are regularly and independently audited by one of the world's leading blockchain auditors, CertiK. Joining this amazing community is easy. You simply acquire a MetFi NFT and enjoy the numerous exclusive perks and privileges that come with it. Your NFT is your property, stored in your own decentralized wallet that you have full control of at all times. NFT owners vote on all important decisions, share the assets of the MetFi treasury, and receive all of the profits from the strategic investments that MetFi makes, as well as receiving MetFi tokens that compound and multiply every day. The more tokens you own, the greater your proportional share of the treasury, and the faster your MetFi tokens grow. You can add more tokens to your NFT or sell them at any time. MetFi is a powerful, decentralized investment vehicle for the masses, allowing everyday people to participate in the early funding rounds of the next wave of metaverse and Web3 unicorns, simply for owning an NFT. It really is that easy. Get your MetFi NFT today for exclusive perks, privileges, and your proportional share of the profits from all of the Web3 investments MetFi makes. Don't wait. Take action now and ride this $13 trillion megatrend with MetFi DAO.
Okay, ladies and gents, first and most importantly, welcome. I hope you guys are all well. Firstly, most importantly, let me introduce myself. So my name is Hassan. Today, I'll be running through the training on the compensation plan of MetFi. I think it's very, very important that each and every single one of you understand how impactful financially growing this community here at MetFi really is. And I want to make sure that you all take note. So if you do not have a pen and a pad with you right now, then I highly suggest you get one. I don't really want to repeat myself. So it'll be really good if each and every single one of you can take notes on this. Obviously, more than happy to go over this a few times. However, at the same time, I think it's really important that you guys get it so you can run with it and make the most of it as well, okay? And that's ultimately what I want to do for each and every single one of you, is give you the ability to run and, you know, be able to really make the most of this, okay? So firstly and most importantly, I do have my co-host with me today, Mohammed. Mohammed will be sharing his screen and I'll be running through the compensation plan. Earlier today, we ran through the logistics of exactly how MetFi run, how you can make money from the token, how you can, with the staking side of things, how much it can potentially grow. If you wasn't on that call, we do have a recording, and we will send it out. Obviously, due to time, we need to make sure that we give you guys, snippets of intense training, just so that you can digest the information, as best as possible. So, without further ado, I'm going to dive into the matrix for each and every single one of you to understand. So, Mohammed, if you can just share your screen and go straight into the back office, I would really, really appreciate it. And then we can run through exactly what we want to do with the matrix. So, Mohammed, if you are there, my brother, perfect. So we should all be able to see everybody's screen, or should be able to see Mohammed's screen, shall I say? Okay, so let's dive right in, ladies and gents. Okay, so when you get started, in MetFi, okay, you have the choice of having 10 NFTs. You decide what NFT you would like to start with, okay? You decide what NFT you would like to start with. Now, each NFT has its own matrix. However, if I was to get started with matrix number 4, for example, which is the fish NFT, I would be in the matrix in number 1 NFT. I'll be in the matrix in number 2 NFT. I'll be in the matrix in number 3 NFT. And I will be in the matrix for number 4 NFT. Okay, as you can see in this example right here, I upgraded it from matrix 1. I'm now in matrix number 2, and I'm in matrix number 3 as well. Okay, so straight away, what you need to know is that as soon as you get started, depending on what NFT you get started with, you will be in each and every single one of the matrices that you've, the NFT that you've purchased, and all the ones prior, okay, the ones before as well, okay? And you will earn from all the matrices, okay? And I'm going to explain exactly how that works, okay? So first things first, I want to just talk to you guys about your direct referrals. Now, please understand, okay? Please understand that the best way to make money here in MetFi, okay? And I mean, when I say the best way, I'm talking about to make the most money. In fact, I just want to confirm something real quick. Each and every single one of you that's on this call today, okay? Ultimately, you're on this call because you'd like to make some more money. If that is correct, can we just put a 1 in the chat? If you are interested in making more money, can we just put a 1 in the chat, just so I know that the people that I'm speaking to is on the same page as me? Because I tell you something completely and utterly for free. I didn't get started for a laugh, and I didn't get started for anything more besides a great, big, fat, regular paycheck. And I think each and every single one of you should be on the same boat. Let me just check my chat. And yes, I can see that everyone is with me on that one. Okay. Okay, great. Okay, cool. So I'm speaking to the right people. I think that's really, really important. I'm speaking to the right people. So in order to make the most money, okay, in order to make the most money, you want to have the most personal referred. Okay, so you want to refer the most people yourself using your direct link, or people that you go out and speak to. Okay, and in a bit I will show you exactly how many people that I have personally recruited and how much I've made, which then should ultimately go in sort of hand in hand, okay, with my results. So let me just quickly see. I don't know how to do remote control, Mohammed. If you can direct me, brother, I will do it. It's not a problem. But so as you can see here, okay, cool. So does that mean this works for me now? Let me do that again. Cool. I am controlling the screen. That is great. Technology nowadays, guys, it's crazy. I'm not even sharing the screen and this was happening. All right, Mohammed, you can leave it now. I should be able to do it off your screen. I think this should work. Okay, cool. So when I directly refer anybody, okay, when you just get started, for example, anyone that you directly refer, they fall directly below you within your tree, okay? Everyone gets their own tree as such, okay? And depending on what NFT they get started with, they will all go into that tree, the NFT tree, and then all the ones after it or before it, shall I say, as well. Okay. So as you can see here you are at the top. You've referred two people, they come directly off you. You refer again, for example, they come directly off you. If you refer again, they go directly under the person that you first referred. If you refer somebody again, they go directly below the person that you referred second. If you refer again, they now go to the third. I hope this is showing you how the matrix fills out, okay? For example, there you are, you've referred 6 people. Some people would be thinking, oh, hold on a minute, I've recruited 6 people. That means I should have 3 directly below me and John should have the other 3. Here in MetFi, it doesn't work that way. In fact, it gives one person to each single person directly below, okay? And then when I refer again, it will then fill out the second spot, and then the second spot, and then the second spot for each and every single person. And if I refer again, it then goes to the third, into the third, into the third, okay? Just a quick one, put a 2 in the chat if any of you have wondered, when is there going to be someone below me? Or if anyone's had the question asked to them, going, oh, I haven't had anyone ask me, you know, have been asked, when is there going to be somebody below me? Who's anyone had that question? Just put a 2 in the chat. Yeah. Okay, cool. Lovely jubbly. So I know that we're all on the same page. So this is how it works. Okay. This is how it works. It's got to fill in the gaps. Okay. And if there is one individual, for example, which might be you, okay, for example, that is filling in all the gaps, then you know that you're on a mission to fill out with the personals. You want to focus on getting as many personals as you possibly can. Okay. That is what you want to be doing. Now, please understand this. When somebody decides to upgrade, for example, in this particular example that you can see on the screen right now, okay, Jill has upgraded. She is now a crab, okay? Now, if this person over here, Alina, decides to upgrade, okay, who is underneath John and John hasn't upgraded, Alina now goes below Jill in the crab matrix, in matrix number 2. Okay, and let's say, for example, this person, Ben, decides to upgrade. Ben will now go underneath Jill in this matrix, okay? Now, if someone like Aria decides to upgrade, Aria will now go directly off Jill in the second matrix as well, which means what? It means that it does not matter, okay? It does not matter that you necessarily haven't brought in, you know, a bunch of people yourself. And it doesn't necessarily mean that just because you've got started with so-and-so person, you are not going to benefit from what the entire network is actually doing. Okay. This is a clear example that we can all win together as long as we all stick to at least personally inviting anything from 5 to 10. Now, obviously, the fast start bonus is 5 people, okay? If you personally sponsor 5 people at $1,500 and you have a fish NFT as well, which is a $1,500 NFT, you will make matching bonus. Matching bonus is a hell of a lot of money, and I'm going to cover that with each and every single one of you in a minute, okay? But please remember these words that are coming out my mouth. The difference, okay? The difference from you personally sponsoring 5 and you not sponsoring 5, or you not qualifying for matching bonus, is a big deal. If each and every single one of you on this call was correct by putting that 1 in the chat to say you are here to make money, then I personally expect you to do whatever's required to get just 5 people started at $1,500. You are doing them a favor, and in return, you're doing yourself a favor as well, okay? Now, here you can see, okay, here you can see that Jill has benefited from Alina, Ben, and Aria. And you can see here on the screen right now that Jill never invited Alina. John did. And John doesn't even know Jill because John was invited by you. Now, Ben, for example, has now gone underneath Jill. And where's Ben? Ben is underneath Ava, and Ava is directly sponsored by you. Jill doesn't even know Ava. Yet Ava's person is now benefiting Jill's person because they upgraded their NFT. Do you see how this works? Does everybody understand that it doesn't matter whose team you're in or what you come in or what time? It doesn't matter. What matters is that you go in with an NFT that is of value for you. Okay. And I'll run the numbers by each and every single one of you today. But it is important and it is imperative that you know that the NFT that you get started with is going to set you up for the future. It's going to set you up with how much money you make. So really, really important. Okay. Now, yes, you can upgrade at any given point. Okay. But please understand, if somebody upgrades before you, they will take that position that is available. Okay. Now, as you can see now on my screen, let's say, for example, you then decide to upgrade. Okay. You now go underneath Jill overall, but you go underneath Alina. Okay, because that's the next person. Once again, you didn't even bring Alina in, yet she is now benefiting from you. And prior, you was benefiting from Alina. Why? Because John brought her in and so forth. So you can see here, ladies and gents, that it really doesn't matter who brought in who. All that matters is that you are in, and collectively as a whole, we can fill out an entire matrix. Okay, we can fill out an entire matrix. Now, the fast start bonus is definitely the main thing that you guys should be writing on your pen and pad. Okay, it's the most important thing. Now, Mohammed, I wonder if I'm still in control. If I am, let me click find account. Let me show you guys real quick some numbers to understand this a little bit better. Okay, so this is my account alongside with my business partners, right? So we've made $49,000. We have 843 people within our team at the moment, but you can see here, personally enrolled 108. In order for us to qualify for matching bonus, right? We only had to do 5, but we've done 108, okay? Now, if I scroll down, like so, and go to the shrimp, for example. You can see here, for example, you can see that I have a whale shark, okay? And you can see that I'm in every other NFT matrix as well. So if somebody was to come in as a fish, I would still earn 5% on the value of the fish. If somebody was to come in as a whale, because I have a whale shark, I have the one above it, anyone that comes in as a whale, I will still make 5% of the value of the whale. If someone comes in as a whale shark, which nobody has at the moment, but if they did, I'm now eligible to make 5% on the whale shark. If I was a shrimp, I wouldn't get the benefits of earning from these individuals coming in after, okay, simply because I don't have the NFT that supports that. So the bigger the NFT you have, the more earning potential. If you are a shrimp today, either look to upgrade if you can. If you can't, no problem. Why? Because the shrimp matrix, as it fills out, for example, from your $100, once the entire matrix fills out, you would have made $440,000 merely from the matrix at earning 5%. Okay. And that's ultimately just from your personal sponsors as well as other people coming in. But once again, your focus should really, really be here as a bare minimum. So I would personally suggest that each and every single one of you focus on the fish. It's just a hell of a lot more money, okay? The difference is gigantic. Now, if I scroll up and go back to return to my account and go to my matrix, 1 second. Okay, and if I was to type in, yes, wealth, Okay, so if any of you want to know where you are and blah de blah, because you really care about it, for example, okay, what you want to do is you just go to my matrix, okay, and you can put my username in, for example, yes, wealth, if you wanted to, okay, and you can try and find yourself as where you are in the matrix. Now, depending on what matrix you have, that's the one that you click on. So, for example, right, for example, if I was to click on shrimp, okay, if I was to click on shrimp, like I've done, all of these people here have more than a shrimp. Okay, some of them still have the shrimp, for example, as you can see here. But these are all my shrimps directly. My direct shrimps are here, and then everyone else below. Now, if I click octopus, for example, now you can see slightly a little bit more different. You can see what, or a crab, shall I say? You can see who has the crab NFTs and above. Okay, if I was to go to Orca, for example, you can see all the orcas and above, okay, within this matrix as well. So you can find yourself. Now, look, let's do a little challenge, okay? So, Mohammed, if you're back, can you just let me know so you can take over? Just let me know. Are you back?
Yes, I'm back.
Perfect. All right. So you control the screen now because mine's really flickery to do it from my screen. So, okay, great. So let's quickly so stay here, Mohammed. Stay here for 1 second. Okay. So let's do a quick quiz. Okay. Let's do a quick quiz. Who here, okay, knows that when the next Orca, because we're talking about the Orca NFT, when the next Orca comes in, okay, from me, so there's one of my personal recruits. When I personally recruit another Orca, where do they go? Looking at the screen right now, where do they go? Anyone can answer. Anyone else? Right, someone said bottom left. Someone else has said bottom left. Someone's put in the Orca matrix. Glenn, you're a legend. We're in the Orca matrix. But where do they go? Where's their spot? Okay, Mohammed is highlighting the crap out of it on the screen. You should see. Correct. They go there. Okay. Bottom left. Okay. Now, let's say, for example, I personally sponsor another Orca. Where do they go? Where would they go? Look at this screen that you can see right now. Where would the next Orca go? Warren, bottom right. Warren, you're right. Bottom right, perfect. Okay, great. So yes, that's correct. Bottom right is where they would go. Why? Because it's got to fill in all of the gaps. Okay. So for example, after that, for example, the next one that comes in would go bottom left, then it would go middle, then the next one would go far right. Okay. But let's say, for example, the Orca that was promoted, shall we say, or the person that purchased the Orca was a personal sponsor of, I don't know, let's say this guy right here, okay? This guy right here is Mr. Still your pips. Don't know who he is, right? Let's say, for example, this gentleman here, okay, was to personally sponsor an Orca. That person would go in his matrix directly below him. It would go underneath him here. Okay, which means going back up now, okay, going back up, if I hadn't personally recruited the other two Orcas, the next Orca that comes from this gentleman here, Mr. Still Your Pips, which is underneath the middle and the far left of the middle person, all right, which is Mans, okay, he would go there. Okay, he would go there. Now, anyone within their network, with the people that they bring in, those people will always stay with you as long as you have the NFT that is bigger than theirs, okay, or the same as theirs. They will go into your tree, okay. But if, for example, you was a shrimp and someone in your team became an orca, they would go to the person on my far left or the bottom left, okay? And it would fill in the gaps, okay? It's all about filling in the gaps, and that's exactly what we're doing. I mean, if you was to just go to, I don't know, say the fish NFT, for example, look, you can see, look, we've got 3 on our first level. On our second level, we've all got 3. Now, if you go to the far left, or far right, okay, yeah, that's a good one. Look, far right, he has 3, okay? Those 3 have 3. Those 3 have 3. Okay, can you see we're filling them out? So each single, yes, each and every single person, we are filling out each and every single row. That's how it works, okay? And if you personally sponsor, you will just simply get there quicker. It's that simple. If you guys said to me, how long until we fill out a matrix? How long is a piece of string? We might do it in 6 months. We might do it in 12. We might even do it in 3 months. It really depends on how well we work together in order to fill this out. Now, the reality is we have many ways of filling out a matrix, okay? Many ways. You've got social media, you've got influencers, you've got networkers, you've got automation. There's so many ways to do it. So many ways. Is if you think outside the box, you can be that account that is consistently personally recruiting, and you can make a hell of a lot of money, like a lot of money, right? That's available for you. Okay, that is fully available for you. So, for example, yeah, getting 5 people when you got a fish yourself, okay, fish NFT, and you personally sponsor 5 fish, for example, you're going to make 50% of whatever they make. 50%. And if we fill out an entire matrix on a fish, for example, that means each person made $6.6 million as each one fills out their 10 levels. Now, if you're taking 50% of 5 people in real time that have all made $6.6 million, for example, you're taking 3.3 million across 5 people, plus your own matrix would have been filled out, which means there's an additional 6.6 million there. But imagine if you went out your way and you got 10. Imagine you went out your way and you got 100. Can you see the financial difference that you would make in a very short period of time? Please put a 2 in the chat if you agree that you'd make a lot more money if you had more personals at a fish and above, okay? Do you please understand the levels of income that would come your way if you have more personals, okay? It's an affiliate program after all, okay? But at the same time, everybody can make money. Now imagine this, the 108 people that I brought in, for example, the first 3, who would say, yes or no in the chat, who would say they've been pretty lucky? Yes or no? The first 3 people that I brought in, okay, the first 3, they've got gifted 108 people immediately. In fact, we signed up over 100 within our first 7 days. Okay, so would you say they're lucky? Yeah, and that is the beauty of this. So let me say to you guys right now, who do you want to bring in? Who is your first 3 people that you really want to gift them? Okay, who is it? Who are the 3 people that you want to gift again? At what point? Okay, at what time would you like to give? Because ultimately you're giving them a gift. If they've run with you, then great. They will fill out those levels even quicker. But ultimately, in order to fill out this entire matrix, we just work collectively as a team. And that's exactly what we can do, okay? And you can see here, we've filled out many of the levels already, okay? If some of you really want to know, right? If some of you really are like, well, hold on a minute here. We know that the guy that is speaking to us right now, okay, that he is doing this full time, okay? And we know that in order to benefit from the network that he's already built in a very short period of time, if I was seeing this for the first time and I was like, okay, where do I want to go to benefit myself the most, okay? To benefit the most from what I've already done, and you're a brand new person, who can tell me in the chat, okay, What NFT would you buy to benefit the most in this current situation that you can see on the screen right now? Humpback, someone said fish, someone said dolphin, someone said 10. Humpback, fish. Cool. You guys are, honestly, look, don't take this personally, guys, but you're all wrong. I'm going to give you guys another minute. Look at the screen, okay? Look at the screen. In order to win, the easiest way by getting started with myself and my partners and the network that we have already done, right? Where do you need to come in order to absolutely bloody win? Where is it, guys? Come on. I can see in the, okay, congrats, well shot. That is correct. Why am I going to make you spend $100,000 when you can spend 52 and benefit from 33% of my network? You can benefit, ladies and gents, okay, from 843 people that have already come in. And you can be directly off the most proactive individuals within the industry right now. You can come in at $52,000 on the whale shark, for example. You can come in as a whale shark. And guys, we can do some very simple maths. I'll do it for you right now on my phone. Okay, let's do some maths. If you took 33%, okay, 30, let's say just from the network that I have right now, forget the fact that we're going to build this to 88,500 people, right? Forget that. We'll do those numbers in a bit, okay? Let's not get too carried away. I want to be very realistic with each and every single one of you because I really want you to understand the real financial opportunity that we really have, okay? So here we go. 843 people right now. If I divide that by 3, because you're going to get direct, you're going to get one, you're going to be directly off me in one of my lines, okay? Which means there's 3 lines, so you get a third. So if I divide that by 3, it's 281. If 281 people upgraded to a whale shark, which they will do eventually, okay? Which they will do eventually, okay? You would earn $730,000 with what I've done so far. Just by people going to whale shark, because that's ultimately what everyone is running to right now, they would benefit, or you would benefit, okay, $730,000, guys. Please let that sink in. Please let that sink in for 1 second. Now, if you are here for the long run, like I am, and you're going to really, you're going to come in and you're going to be there and you're going to support and you're going to build and, you're going to get on the calls and so forth. And you are there to witness 33% of 88,500 people once we fill that out, which we will, right? We are veterans in this industry. This is not new for us. There is a lot of us here that have 10, 12, 13, 20, 30 years experience in this industry, okay? And we have a very good project right now that is completely transparent. So we should be running with it, okay? So let's say, for example, 29,500 people is 1/3 of an entire matrix being filled out, and you took the whale shark position, okay? You took the whale shark position. What I want to do right now is I want to say to each and every single one of you, have a guess. Just have a guess, okay? Have a guess on how much you would have made. In the chat, just imagine you took 1/3 of the whale shark NFT at 5%. In the chat right now, guys, just tell me right now, how much would you have made? Have a guess. Just throw a number out. Just put it in the chat and let me know. Someone's put 34 million. Okay. Great guess. Anybody else? Anybody else? Just a guess, guys. Just guess it. Right? We're having a laugh. Have a guess. Someone's put 50 million. Okay, cool. Anybody else? Anybody else? Someone's put 2 million. Okay, let's keep going. Come on, guys. Guess it out. Okay, 29,000. You've taken a third of my business. Okay. As a whale shark, how much have you made? All right. I'll tell you the exact number. The exact number, ladies and gents, okay, is $76.7 million. It's a lot of money, okay? It's a lot of money. Now, imagine positioning yourself correctly to make the most out of this. Please understand having the correct NFT is super duper vital for your success, okay? So if you got a notepad and pen, write that down, fix my NFT, make sure I have the right NFT. And you can look at my back office and have a look at it and go, right, where do I need to be within this matrix that they currently have because I want to make the most money. So you can all see that right now, the entire first level for Whale Shark is fully available. If any of you come in as a whale right now, you'll be on my second level. If anyone comes in as an orca right now, you'll be on the second level. Anyone that comes in a shark right now, you'll be on my third level, okay? Karina, correct, you was the closest. All right, I'll give you that. All right, I'll give you that. You was a few million off, but that's it, right? You was a lot closer than everybody else. So, look, the reason why I'm emphasizing all of this to you guys, okay, is because some of you will get a big, big payday, okay, or a big paydays and weeks and months if you act today, okay? So just bear that in mind, okay? If you act today, you will make, you'll make money as quickly as possible. That's how it's going to work, okay? That is ultimately how it's going to work. Okay, so Warren, okay? I just explained, okay? I just explained. It just depends on where you are in the matrix. It's that simple. It just depends. If nobody got started within the matrix that you're in right now, okay, then naturally it would take longer to have that filled in. If, for example, 500 people got started, say tomorrow, from my link, from my personal link, then it would fill in all of the gaps and most likely would fill underneath you as well, okay? So most likely. However, you remember we've got 3 organizations. We have 3 lines and each individual is working those lines as they are. And what we are doing is we're filling all the gaps because with the overall from the top, we're running it down to everybody else as well. So sometimes it takes a little bit longer. Look, I'll give you an example. There's a gentleman, for example, he got started. Nothing happened for him for about 3 weeks. I think it's about 3 weeks. Nothing happened. And then all of a sudden, he made $1,200 in like 3 days. And it's been consistent ever since. Okay, why? Because at some point, the right person fell below him within his matrix, and that person became very active and decided to work very, very hard and personally sponsor everybody that they did, naturally meaning that person above took 5% from every single person that came in. But 3 weeks before that, there was nobody there. It just depends on when it's your time, it's your time. But what I want to say to each and every single one of you is don't wait. Don't wait for it to be your time. Get active. If you guys are struggling to explain this to anybody, no problem. We are doing it twice a day. Okay? Okay, so look. I have a small question, Hassan. How can I know which level in the matrix I'm at? Matrix 1, okay, but what level? Hassan, so look, first way you're going to know, okay, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to show you. Am I still controlling this screen? Yes. Okay, so firstly, Hassan, you need to know your username. Okay, so you go to my matrix. Okay, now what you would do is you would go to, I don't know who referred you or where you are, but if you really, really wanted to, and you didn't know them either, for argument's sake, you would want to go to my username, which is YesWealth. okay? All right, you'd click search. Then you'd click on the shrimp, if that's what you are, okay? And then you would basically look to see if you can see your username anywhere. If you cannot, then unfortunately, you got to do the long process with click the first one. See if you can see yourself here anywhere. If you cannot, go down, you go back up one, for example. I'm not going all the way. Then you'd click on the next one, for example, and then you would check, see if you can see yourself here. And that's how you'd do it. Okay. And you can see, look, these people here, they're my level 1. This is my level 2. These are my level 3, and so forth. So then you can have a look. But once again, all right, I really want to emphasize something. Right now is genuinely the beginning. It's the very start. So even I'm not looking where I am and where this is and I couldn't care less, right? Right now, all I'm focusing on is 88,500 people, 88,500 people. I'm going to build this out, right? That's the way that I'm thinking, right? If I slow myself down to look at where I am and, who's going to benefit me, I couldn't care less. I'm here to make money, and I'm sure each and every single one of you are also here to make money. So all we're doing is we're filling out the levels. So just run with it, and the money will come. But position yourself correctly. All right. Make sure you have a fish NFT or above. Make sure you get 5 personals bare minimum. Look, if I go back now, right, and show you guys, okay, some basic maths. We'll go back to a find account. Mohammed, let me know if you're back. If you're on, I'm not.
Yes, I'm back.
Okay, can you pull up the calculator, please? Okay, so guys, as you can see on the screen, I went out my way alongside with my business partner to get 108 personals directly sponsored, right? And I qualified for the matching bonus. That means I take 50% of what 108 people make, okay? So let's just say, let's get some numbers in quickly. What do you reckon? A lot of you are brand new, okay? A lot of you are brand new, but there's a lot of you on this call that have been in for a hot minute, okay? So when I say a hot minute, I'm talking about you've been in it for at least 30 days, okay? So just how much have you lot made? Let's put, Mohammed, how much have you made? Put it in the chat. And Federica, how much have you made? Put it in the chat. And Imtiaz, how much you've put it in the chat. And Asif, how much you've made? Put it in the chat. Okay, just put it in the chat. All right, so everyone's made around 5 grand so far, if not a little bit more. I know there's a few people that have made a lot more. I know there's another account that I saw earlier today. It's made like $13,000 already. I'm like, wow. They only got started with a shark. So they've already doubled their money plus some. Okay, all right, cool. So on average, okay, so far we've just started, right? We're brand spanking new. On average, I'm going to take the average of 3.5 and 5 grand. Let's just call it $4,200. Okay. So the networkers and the people that have got started nice and early, as well as the fact that the people that have got the correct NFT, made about $4,200 on average. So Mohammed, if you can just type in 4,000. Oh, can I do it? Let me have a look. Oh yeah, go on and you do it. $4,200. Okay. How many personals do I have? 108 equals. Now divide that by 2. Okay, so you can see here, the long term that me and my business partner have set out is for us to make a lot of money from the 50% bonus. We potentially have in the pipeline $226,000 to come in real time over the next following month. So don't be surprised when you see total earnings at $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $100,000 over the next couple of weeks, because we done what was required with the personally enrolled. So please understand the benefit of this. Like, I'm really emphasizing the personals. Don't sit and wait. Go and get yourself 5 or 10. At least qualify for matching bonus within your first 45 days. You will not regret it. You won't. And the people that you bring in, they're going to be bloody thankful that you did. Naturally, because they're going to benefit from a bunch of people that you're bringing in. They're going to benefit from a bunch of people that we're bringing in. The networks are going to cross and everyone's going to benefit from everybody. So it's a real win-win situation. Now, imagine, Mohammed, if you just go back on the calculator, imagine you go on the calculator right now, okay? And let's say you got, let's just say for argument's sake, okay? This, I'm going to talk a year down the line, right? But let's say I get no more than 108 personals, okay? So let's stick with 108. And let's say all 108 of them, okay? Let's say they all maxed out the fish matrix, okay? Which is 6.6 million, okay? Because we're doing it anyway, okay? Equals, okay, now divide that by 2. Okay, so I would have made potentially, if we do this in a year, this particular account would have made $356 million merely from the matching bonus. Now, if you divide that by 12, if we do bang this out in a year, I just want to show my business partner because I want his eyes to see this as well, right? It's 29.7 million that we can make from the matching bonus alone. Purely because of the fact that we went our way to get as many personals as we possibly could. Okay, so just a quick, in the chat quickly, just a 1. Do you guys understand? Put a 1 if you understand the importance and the benefits of getting a lot of personals. Is it clear, right? And how much more money you can actually make? Okay. So if anyone's ever wondering, going, oh, how comes, he's made so much or she's made so much money, have a look at how many personals they have, okay? Have a look. Whoever's got the most personals will naturally make the most money. It's that simple. And as the matrix fills out, your personals are going to be taking 5% from each and every single one of them, and you're taking 5% as well. But on top of that, you're taking 50% of whatever they made. It's a lot of money, guys. It's a lot of money. If anyone was to just simply understand how much is actually on the table here, some of you could quite easily walk away from this in December with $200, $300, $400 million that you've made merely from really pushing this out. Okay. All right, top click comprehensive statistics. Where's comprehensive statistics? Oh, now I've got a request. Mohammed, can you see the request? Oh, yes. This is all new, right? This has happened, like we can see. Look, members with commission of over 50 grand, 91. Members with over 100,000, 47. Members over 5K, 744. Total commissions paid out since they started, $32.8 million has already been paid out. And the crazy thing is, there's only 27,000 members. It's bloody well small. It's ridiculously small. We are global. We can tell anybody about MetFi anywhere in the bloody world. There's over 8 billion people now, right? And we're only at 20, and we only need 88,000. It's, guys, please, numbers. These numbers here, then they're very, very serious. Look, the average commission per member is over $1,200. Okay, so it's very, very good. Now, Mohammed, if you can just go to the matrix trainer. Oh, what's this? Oh, the commission. Okay. Oh, you're really going to work it out. Okay, go for it. So look, this is how cool our back office is. We can really, really work things out. We can really work things out. So what are you working out, Mohammed? Please explain. I can't guess what you're doing, Sunshine. All right, so
basically what I'm trying to show is that if 10% of the matrix gets filled with your 108 personals, this is how much you're making through the matching bonus. Yeah. If only 10% gets filled, then as we slide the slider across, you can see how that increases. So let's say once you've got 50% of the matrix filled.
Yeah. And I've got 108 personals.
If you've got 108 personals.
How much have I made? Is that 1 billion?
Just under 1.2 billion.
Cool. I do need 1 billion. I don't know about you guys, but lunch is becoming very expensive out here in Dubai, right? So these numbers are very much so required. Okay. Now let's go on some more basic numbers, Mohammed. Do 10%. So let's just only 10% of the matrix gets filled out, which is only 8,000 people. Okay. 69 million. Yeah, see, I'll take that all day long. Anyone else take that? Yeah, like anyone else would be happy with that, right? So let's really understand the power of the matrix that we currently have. I want each and every single one of you to just focus on a few things at the moment. Focus number one, really and truly should be smashing out your first 45 days. Mohammed, you can stop sharing now, my brother. Thank you. The real focus right now, okay, the real focus right now should be each and every single one of you focusing on your first 45 days, doing whatever's required to hit your matching bonus, okay? You will thank yourself, okay? You will thank yourself for doing it. Trust me, I've looked at my income and I've made close to $50,000 and over $20,000 of that has come from the 50% matching bonus, okay? So men lie, women lie, but numbers never lie, and I'm giving you the numbers straight up. Okay, so please understand to do what's required to get your matching bonus within the first 45 days. Very important. Okay, if you care about your wallet and you care about how much money you're about to make, get your 5 personals, get your matching bonus. What is the matching bonus? Well, I tell you right now, it is very much so 5 people that get the NFT number 4, which is a fish at $1,500, and that you have it as well. Okay, straight away, you are done what's required. Okay. Melissa, you got 30 more days. All right, girl, you got to run. Okay, you got to run. It's very doable. It's very doable. Okay, believe in yourselves. It's very, really, really important. Belief is everything, guys. Okay, I don't just believe, but I'm convinced. Okay, I don't just believe. I'm fully convinced. Okay, now the second thing I want you guys to focus on is don't worry where you are in the matrix. Okay. We just started, okay? We just started. So just focus on smashing your bonus, okay? Your fast start bonus, and look to over exceed that because you can consistently be making 50% from every single person that you bring in moving forward, okay? And we've just started. So naturally, they're going to benefit dramatically, which means indirectly, so are you. And naturally, because of the fact that you're going to get the 50% bonus, you're going to make even more money than you could have even comprehended. Some of you probably got started in MetFi going, you know what, I'd like to make $100,000. I'm here to tell you that that is absolutely pants. It's nothing. And you can make much more money than that as long as you focus on the most important things, which is naturally when you stop to start looking at all of these different elements or where you are in the matrix, you're slowing yourself down. Okay? Don't look at that. In fact, make it a rule that you'll look at it in 6 months' time. In the meantime, don't focus on it. In the meantime, focus on personals and focus about getting the correct NFT. As and when you can upgrade, do it. You're putting yourself in a very good position. Okay, in a very good position. And think outside the box. If you don't have a lot of friends, guess what? YouTube has a lot of subscribers. Okay, if you don't have a lot of friends, no problem. You go on Instagram, there's over 1 billion users. No problem. There's Facebook. No problem. There's automation. Go find the geek that knows how to make an entire presentation on automation. Tell him to throw, £500 or $500 towards it. Okay, for example, and let it run wild. You can create something here where each and every single one of you can take millions upon millions of dollars over the next few months. It's very, very doable. Okay, but it just means you getting started with it. And look, I don't expect each and every single one of you to understand everything right away. Okay, it does take time, but you will learn more as you get through it. Okay, as you go through it, you'll learn more. Okay, now there's something that you can do which is called gifting. And Mohammed, if you can quickly just go on your screen, we'll end it with the gifting side. Okay, I'm going to show you guys how to connect people to you. So let's say, for example, okay, let's say, for example, I want to get one of my friends started. Okay, first things first, I say to my friend, hey, buddy, download MetaMask. Download MetaMask. He's going to say, okay, cool, done it. Then what do I need to do? Make sure it's on the BNB smart chain, and then copy and paste your wallet and send it to me. As soon as he sent it to me, I go onto my back office, I click gift NFT on the drop down menu, okay? And I give them a Plankton. So I click on Plankton, right, which is $10. I make sure I've got $10 in my account. I don't give them no tokens. I scroll right down to the bottom, okay? I make sure I click that red button right there where it says click to create an affiliate account for the NFT recipient, leave blank to create a customer account. I don't want to do that. I want to make them an affiliate account. I click red. I then copy and paste their wallet address in that gap, and I click gift now. As soon as I've done that, because of the smart contract, okay, I've now gifted that person NFT. He or she is now my direct. All that person has to do now is go onto their back office now, okay, connect, and simply upgrade the NFT, and I've done exactly what is needed, okay? I have done exactly what is needed purely by me quickly hurrying up and get them connected to me and then getting their MetaMask wallet connected. That's it. It's really, really simple. It's really simple. Now, a lot of you might struggle. Okay, a lot of you might struggle with, getting people started. But I tell you something now, when you gift somebody an NFT, that's how I signed up like my first 80 people, okay? It really made a massive difference. Okay, and you'll be making a serious investment. Right, so let's have a look at what these questions are. I need help on how to deposit into MetaMask. So when I need to upgrade, I can just add funds wherever I need. Okay, cool. Kraken doesn't work. You need, look, the MetaMask, it runs off BEP20, BEP20 network. So whatever exchange you have, you need to have USDT in that network, for example, in BEP20, and then you can send it in. I think Binance works. I think KuCoin works as well. But we can run through all of those that do work, okay? Crypto.com BNB works. Yeah, so you can put BNB in there. You can gift in any one of those currencies, okay? Yes, exactly. All right, guys. Perfect. Other than that, okay, the rest of it is a lot of figuring it out, but we have a full system in place. We have calls twice a day, okay, twice a day, depending on where you are in the world. I don't know what times. All I know that in Dubai, it's at 12 midnight and 12 in the afternoon, okay? And at the same time, guys, we have a launch, we have training, and we have presentation. So we're kind of doing all the work for you right now, okay? Just leverage off us. Leverage off us and make the most you bloody possibly can. And that's it. You will see in the next couple of months, the real income coming in, okay? But other than that, really, really focus on your fast start bonus. That's the best way that this is going to really benefit you and launch your business. On that note, ladies and gents, I've taken up more than enough of your time. Until tomorrow is Friday. We don't actually have a call on tomorrow, but the next call will be on Saturday. On that note, God bless you all. And any recordings, I want to make sure they're sent out in all the groups right now, so someone will get it over to you. On that note, God bless you all. Take care, and I'll speak to you guys very, very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.